You asked me what I like about Magellan? I love Magellan. I don't just like it.
From the first moment that we walked into Magellan, we could tell that it was a warm environment.
We got a sense of acceptance and belonging more than any other school that we'd actually ever experienced.
One of the things I most love about Magellan is the real sense of community. My kids are welcomed as soon as they hit the door with warm hellos and big hugs. Everybody knows their names, even my youngest, who's not even in school yet.
You feel like you're exposed to many more backgrounds here than you would be in other schools. And I think that really enriches the classroom discussion and brings a useful diversity to what's being taught.
It truly brings together a lot of different diversity of thinking, inclusiveness, world issues, but yet make them local and real for the children.
My children are learning how to self-regulate their emotions, how to reflect on their actions and feelings.
They can not only ask why and how come and what if, they're really encouraged to do so.
I see them learning lessons that I didn't learn until I got out of school and was in my first job.
Knowledge is conveyed as something that's dynamic, not just a static body of information.
I chose it because of the multicultural aspects and the critical thinking skills and creative problem solving.
In the philosophy of mentoring the whole child, not just doing academics, there were so many pieces that really resonated with us and our own personal experiences.
We got to see our children shape some of their learning through their own interests.
I love the philosophy of caring, sharing, and openness that Marisa and the teachers and the staff espouse here at Magellan to encourage safe feeling for my kids.
They've had great different paths to success. Each of them has been cherished and challenged in their own way.
Within that first couple months, we saw that the teachers really understood kind of Trevor's temperament. We also saw that they also understood like all the temperaments of the other kids in the class as well.
My oldest daughter is an introvert by nature, and the teachers understand that. And they don't push her too hard, but they just push her enough to give her confidence, to try new things, to try to bring her out more.
Able to learn at his level in all of his academic subjects and at his pace to move forward, regardless of where other children are in the classroom. And they all are able to do this.
One of the things that the school is doing is providing my children with the perspective and the skills that they need so that they can contribute to this new world order in a very significant way.
And that really, that gives me such confidence in their futures that they will have Spanish, Mandarin, and English, which my son and I looked it up one time. 85% of the world speaks at least one of those languages.
It opens so many doors to be able to have that at your base core level of education, and you can expand from that.
What I admire is the level of quality, the control, the command of the language that the children demonstrate at such an early age. In the accent, in the vocabulary.
It is important for me that my children learn Spanish, because as they are able to maintain their language, they are also able to maintain our culture and our tradition and our customs.
But I also wanted them to have that because I've read a lot about the benefits of speaking a second language or a third language, what that does for a child's brain development, gives them additional flexibility, gives them greater problem-solving skills.
This is not a traditional school where you study a few vocabulary words, you study for a test. You're learning all the academic concepts in Spanish, learning most of the subject matter in Spanish, and that just goes so far towards that whole bilingual, bicultural experience.
It's been a wonderful experience for us as parents and also for our children to watch them develop and learn two languages at a point in time in their lives when it's really a seamless process for them and something that is almost a puzzle rather than something that's intimidating later in life.
If you cannot communicate, you cannot succeed. It is the fundamental core to being successful in life.
Magellan's cultivating their curiosity, teaching them how to think and how to find the answers.
They're coming home and saying they want to be scientists and they want to do explorations, and they're designing their own games.
He's inquisitive about everything from science to geography to cultures around the world.
And so it's not just something they promise, it's something they really deliver, and they are making our kids ready for tomorrow.
The kids love being here. They love their teachers. They actually bond so incredibly deeply with the teachers that they don't want to be parted.
I always hear them say, "Mom, 5 more minutes, please."
And our attitude as parents was basically, how could you not give your child that kind of exposure at this point in their lives?
Ultimately, Magellan is where my children's dreams begin. The school provides them the opportunity to explore what it is they want to be when they grow up. And someday, as they fulfill their dreams, they're going to look back and realize that they got a wonderful educational foundation at the Magellan International School.